Coming in, you guys, it's day number 41 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. You know the drill. Getting into an ice bath. This is the Morozco Forge, and I get into an ice bath every single day this year. I have committed to getting in here. Let's see what the temperature. It's been warmer lately, the ice bath. 35.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know why it goes up in temp like that, but it's still very cold. 35 degrees. It's still very, very cold. So come on in, guys. I am so glad that the Instagram account here works today. I don't know what happened yesterday. It would not let me go live, but here we are. We are live. So just before I came on the air, I was chilling out. And I have learned that if I relax my body prior to getting into the ice bath, that I handle it better. And so I think that has a lot to do with relaxing your muscles, not tensing up the muscles, all the things. And so, so I was kind of like half resting over here, and it was great. And I love that. It puts me in the right sense to do the ice bath. So today I want to talk about, as my subject, all the various ways you can do cold therapy. I was on Clubhouse today. There was a room where it was just a general room, and they were like, oh my God, Jimmy Moore's here. And so they started asking me questions, and several of the questions were about my ice baths. And so I started answering questions. Then they ended that room, so I started a whole new room and answered lots of questions. And one of the questions that somebody had for me is it okay to just be outside in the cold? Is it okay to use like ice packs and things like that? So I want to talk about all the various ways of getting cold thermogenesis and why I choose to do ice baths over those things. So we'll get into that here in just a minute. So let's set the camera down, tilt it down so you can see all the action. As always, 5 minutes are on the clock. And here we go. Okay, you guys, so in the background you're going to hear some weird earth mover noises. There's apartment complexes going in right next to where I live, so they're doing a lot of digging. But anyway, that question that came up on Clubhouse today about the various kinds of cold therapy and which one's better, I like to liken it to the varying things that you do when it comes to your diet. So when you want to clean up your diet, maybe you cut out sugar. So that would be one thing you do. Then maybe you cut out grains. Then maybe you actually do kind of a low carb program of some sort, maybe like the Atkins diet. Then you read something about the keto diet and you try the keto diet. And then you clean it up some more and try the carnivore diet. So there's different ways to get there, and I want you to look at cold therapy in the same way. So let's go over some of the various cold therapy from the lowest to the optimal. And all of them have validity, but obviously if you could get to the ice bath, that's the optimal. The lowest one would be cooling agent. So anything that you would put on your skin that would cool you down. So Tiger Balm and some of those kinds of things, even like the analgesics, the Bengay, the sports cream, that would all like cool your body. That is one form. It's the least impactful, I think, but it is a form of cold therapy. Then you've got ice packs, and one of the people on the Clubhouse room today was talking about Ben Greenfield and Thomas DeLauer using ice packs. And somebody else mentioned Ben Azadi uses the chili pad to get cool. Again, great way to get cool, and is a cold therapy treatment, but a lot of people don't think of those as such. Then you've got being outside in the cold weather this time of year. Perfect to cool your body down. And it can mimic a lot of the effects of a cold shower, being out in the cold weather. Then next up you have a cold shower. That would be a great way to expose yourself. Then you've got cryotherapy in there as well, where it's these chambers that you go in and they're like 170 degrees below zero. It's really cold for a few minutes and provides cold therapy. And then you have the ice baths. And so when you see me in an ice bath, me being in an ice bath is just my chosen form of doing cryotherapy, of doing cold thermogenesis, cold therapy, all the terms that we use for this. But you get benefit from all of them, and I don't want you to think that the only way you get benefit is to be in an ice bath like me. All these other ways definitely give you plenty of the same benefits of being cold. All right, guys, we're down to the last 10 seconds in here. My hands are nice and numb. My toes are getting numb. It is definitely time to get out. All right. One good thing about that water being warmer today, it's 35 degrees instead of closer to 32, is the ice has melted quite a bit. So there's still lots of ice in there, but there were big chunks in there before. And so that is the nice thing. I don't know why it's gotten warmer. I have not changed it off of the keeping it on 32, but it was warmer outside today, like mid-60s outside here in South Carolina today. So I wonder if that warmed it up. That'll be interesting when it gets warm outside, if that affects the temperature of the water. Trust me, it's still cold. It's still very cold. Don't let that fool you, that just because it's 35 and not 32 that it's somehow warm. No, very, very cold. But yes, guys, here on day 41, so many different ways to do cold therapy. And I apologize if I haven't communicated clearly that there are other ways besides the ice bath. Let me tell you why I do an ice bath and not some of those other things. Look, I wouldn't be opposed to doing cryotherapy if I had one near me. I think the next town over from me, there's a guy that does cryotherapy. Or I'm not opposed to doing cold showers. But the reason I do the ice bath, there are so many extra benefits you get, not just from the cold, but also from being immersed in water. I did a story on this recently, where being submerged in water, Dr. James DiNicolantonio talked about this. Being submerged in water and that pressure of pushing up against your body, that provides benefits apart from the temperature of the water. And so, y'all see my kitty cat. Where is my kitty cat? I don't see her. Peaches, Peaches. The pressure of the water alone provides benefit, but then you add the change in the temperature, and it adds some extra benefit. There is a kitty up above and behind you. Where's the kitty? Y'all have better eyesight than me, but is she over here? Where is she? Anyway, I'll show you Peaches if she comes close. Peaches! She's my little old lady. She's 18-year-old cat. She's the last of 4 cats that I had, and she's the only one left. All right, I scroll back to the top. Sharon says, hello. Hello, Sharon. KSKQ says, hello. Keto Bob says, it was the algorithm shutting you down. Time to fight back. Yeah. Yesterday, I tried to go live here on Living Low Carb Man at 1 o'clock yesterday. I had an interview with my friend Dave Martin. He overcame prostate cancer using natural means. And his brain said, Jimmy, they're trying to prevent my information from getting out there because I did it the healthy way. I'm like, I don't know. And then I tried to go live at 5 o'clock and it wouldn't let me. So it is what it is. Go, Jimmy. It's nice to hear the bird, says effort for transformation. Yeah, it's warmer outside today. Like I said, about mid-60s here in South Carolina. And so the birds do come out. I hate all those earth mover sounds, but it is what it is right now. Holly says, I love watching these, but all I see is that nice hot tub in the background. I want to jump in. Trust me, I spend plenty of time in the hot tub over there in the early mornings when I wake up. I do the segmented sleep. So in between the 2 sleeps, I'm in the hot tub and I'll get in there during the daytime. Yeah, I have lots of little toys that help relax me. So I'm very, very happy with that. Jojo here. Hello, Jojo. Thanks for being here. I see my bud Kitty Caddix here. Hadn't seen you in forever. Cherish says, the ice bucket challenge has nothing on you, Jimmy. Hey, I do love being in the ice bath. I didn't always like cold. And I have grown to not just like it, but love it. And I do. I look forward to these every single day. Yo, Jimmy says, Parkman, what's up? Holly K says, upstairs for the kitty. Peaches! Sometimes she comes running when I call her name up on the landing. Peaches! Okay, well, she's going to be stubborn and stay up there. Joanna says, Jojo says her cat is 21. Yes. And yes, my friend Cat is also here. I see what you did there, kitty cat. Good job. Good job. Jojo says, I'm moving to South Carolina from Joyce. We think we found a house. Excellent. What part of South Kakalaki are you coming to? When I do my walks, I have met a few people that have recently moved here from California. So I know South Carolina, where people are escaping other states. South Carolina is one of the 4 states that they're choosing. It's Texas, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. And so we do have a good life here where I live. Jacob says, 41 days. Where does the time go? I know, right, dude? Like 41. Next thing you know, it's going to be 3:41. And we'd be like, whoa, we're almost done. So I'm excited. I've enjoyed this process so far. Keto Bob, wow, Jimmy, I did not realize the content that was blocked yesterday. Crazy, please read my messages. We can fight back. Yeah, I know. And I think there are lots of things that we can do. In the meantime, I use the outlets that I have available to me. So I'm glad that it's back today and that I can talk to you guys today. I did go live over on my Jimmy Makes Science Simple page yesterday, and then I grabbed the video from there and then re-uploaded it as a video here on Living Low Carb Man. So it wasn't like you couldn't see it, you had to see it after the fact, but live it was on Jimmy Makes Science Simple. Bulletproof says, I look forward to a possible walk and talk this weekend. Yes, the plan right now, Bulletproof, is for me to do a walk and talk. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday morning. And I've got tons of ideas to talk about, but I do miss doing those on a regular basis. But all these ice bath videos and my podcasting schedule, and I've been writing a book, and it's just been a lot going on. Trust me, if I did everything I wanted to do, I would need 300 hours every single day to get it all done. So, but yes, I do have a walk and talk. So join me this weekend, you guys, probably somewhere around like 11 a.m., either Saturday or Sunday. I'll announce it on my stories so you'll know. Jojo says possibly in Greenwood, South Carolina. Yeah, that's not too far from me. That's probably an hour and a half away, Greenwood. Parkman said yes to the walk and talk. Jojo says another house is in Surfside Beach, but I'm not sure how the storms are there. Well, it's on the beach. It's on the Atlantic Ocean side of things. So you always have a propensity for hurricanes and things like that. But I mean, it's a nice area, Surfside Beach area. All right, guys, day 41 in the books, and we are still going strong with these ice baths. I am thoroughly enjoying them. I haven't tested my temperature. We're about 10 minutes out of the ice bath. Let's see today if we're going to register a higher reading than what is typical. All right. Yep, 98.5. So maybe my body is getting even more adapted to even warming back up, that it's not having to do it so hot to warm me up because the body's kind of used to it. So this has been fun. It's been really nice to kind of watch how the changes have taken place the more that I do this. You are so motivated always, but would you say you noticed an increase in your motivation of the 41 days? Motivation, no. Confidence, maybe. Maybe when I first started, Bob, that's a great question. When I first started doing these, I was a little still skittish of getting in. Now I'm no longer skittish to get in. You guys see me. When I get in and I get down in it, right? I don't even hesitate. And if I'm being honest, in those early days, in that first couple weeks, I was just like, ugh, another ice bath. Now I'm like, yes, another ice bath. So maybe it's a nuance of saying it's not motivation, it's just I have confidence. But whatever it is, it's cool. And I enjoy that I have that. Always keep it real. Dude, you know that. That's who I am. So... And then Jojo and Holly are having a nice little conversation. Don't mind me here, ladies. I'm just doing my live. You guys can have your conversation. Maybe I should keep it going so y'all can talk some more. I know, I'm being ornery. Yes. But thank you guys for being here. I will keep doing these updates so you can kind of see what's going on here with me. But I can tell you no, I'm messing with you guys, Jojo and Holly. Yeah, I like having fun in life, if you haven't noticed. I will continue to give you updates, and even like anything subjective that I just notice, I'll continue to report that. It's kind of hard to judge from a fat loss perspective how this has gone. That is one of the goals. Obviously, it's something that cryotherapy and cold thermogenesis does. So we'll keep an eye on all that. But more than anything, I just feel good. I have lots of energy, which I had it before, but it just sounds like even more. And I'm just pretty chill and calm, and the mindset is just in a good place right now. And you can't exchange that for anything. It's nice to see that kind of a benefit from something so simple. just making your body a little cold for a short period of time. You inspire me to want to try cold therapy. Well, Jojo, that's the whole point. I'm going into an ice bath every single day this year to show you on camera somebody you know getting in and surviving. Like, I think there's some people that they literally fear getting in because they think, oh my gosh, that'll be so much and I'll never get warm again. It's kind of like the people who don't fast because they think they'll starve. And they think, oh my gosh, I can't stand not having food. I'll be starving. You don't. Like, all the negative things you believe about fasting, just apply those to ice baths. And they're not true about fasting, and they're not true about ice baths. So I'm seeking to demystify that. And I hope these videos have definitely helped you guys out. All right, guys, let me get out of my wet clothes. As always, go dry off and let my body continue to warm itself up. Thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, guys.